No, you just unlock it and then open the camera from the bottom.
I mean, I don't have to hold it up like this.
Oh, you'll need to wave it around. Yeah, can I get the assistant chief of police or the chief of police? Sheriff, whatever. Thank you.
You need to talk to an officer?
I need to talk to the assistant sheriff or the chief.
They don't work weekends. You can call the comm center and they can dispatch the officer to you.
Okay, can I speak to an internal investigator, please?
Yeah, just call the communication center and they'll direct you in the right way.
Yeah, I would like to speak to a actual person. Thanks. I want to go chill in the conference room. That's what it's here for.
Can you write down this number so you can call the communication center?
Listen, I just asked you to fucking speak to somebody, so send somebody out here to fucking speak to me. Jesus. That would be me.
Well, I don't appreciate first thing you swearing at my staff.
Okay, I don't appreciate
Alright.
when I ask to
So
speak
so
to
so
somebody.
the scoop is right
Stop
here.
talking. So when I ask to speak to somebody, I expect to speak to somebody. I don't need a phone number. If I wanted a phone number, I would call off the phone book. Not
So
come
what's
to
your
person.
issue?
Okay, my issue is that your assistant sheriff received a complaint November 8th about your staff here at the jail failing to register me as a sex offender. Then you guys say I lived at the halfway house when you guys conducted your investigation, even though
Okay, so you currently have a warrant. What's your name?
I don't have any warrants, sir.
Okay,
You
so
guys charged me $4,000 to lie on an investigation.
Okay. So what's your name?
My name is Ryan Lavelle, sir.
All right. 6 for 18.
See, you can see my
Why don't you
address.
step back?
You can cry to your mom. My address is.
That's it.
Okay, let me just take the state well or the.
29 check on Ryan Lavelle, please.
Yeah, you're gonna do a warrant check rather than do his job.
What's that paperwork?
This is affidavit for the warrant for my arrest on. This is May 8th. This was February, and the addresses do not match up. The detective said my
Step over here. Can you do me a favor? Just take a deep breath.
his attitude right away.
I understand.
I don't care.
You're talking to me.
First
now.
Amendment, guaranteed rights.
I can tell you're a little excited, okay? Just
'Cause
take a
I've
deep
been
It's been a
fighting
long
this-
process.
I've been fighting this case for.
I understand that. Just take a deep breath for me, okay? I will talk to you, and I will address whatever issues I can. Okay, but I can tell you're upset. So we'll work through this. Okay?
Sir, I was gang raped as a child and then placed on the registry.
Good. Okay. I understand that. But as far as these issues come up,
Temple.
so this is your sex offender registration.
Yes, so this is dated February 11th, right?
Okay.
And it says right here, my residential address is 1312 West Church. So why is it a detective 2 months later saying my address and number is the halfway house?
Okay.
And
So-
I was charged
Understand, buddy.
with this crime, and these are all.
So I will say, this is a Marshalltown police incident report. I don't know anything about where they got any information or anything about their
It
investigation.
doesn't matter. You guys bought a brand new $72 million building, and this lady lied about my address.
Well,
Here, no. Come on, we gotta keep up with the evidence here. You guys closed your doors that the assistant chief then deleted 3 days after my phone call in November 9th. 3 days after my phone call, he deleted this, denying all sex offenders the right to appear in person. The law says I'm required to appear in person. I understand it's a worldwide pandemic.
so this is the courthouse.
No, this is all facilities.
Okay.
And all facilities. No sex offender until this month has appeared in person.
Who's your attorney?
The last one was Ronald Langford.
Right, but
Who's your current attorney?
I don't have a current attorney. I was already charged with these crimes, sir. You guys charged me.
When's your court appearance?
Again, I've already been charged with
We already
these
went
I
crimes.
understand, but
court.
have you been
I don't
convicted?
have, yes, I've already been charged with them, therefore I've been convicted. There's no more
Okay.
court dates, there's no more nothing. I have
Who
used
was your attorney?
Richard Langford.
Ronald
Okay.
Langford.
Ronald
out of
Langford.
Des
When
Moines
did
and
the
Wisconsin.
case get disposed of?
I was arrested
It was
on
a long
December
process.
24th for emailing the district attorney about the corruption and me firing my attorney. I was arrested 24 hours for threatening her.
By who?
By you people,
Okay.
by you sheriffs.
By the police
Was it by the
department.
sheriff's
The
office? or
sheriff's
was it
office
police
come out
department?
to my house and arrested me.
Was the original affidavit, the warrant, was that from the sheriff's office or was that from the PD?
It's from the PD, but it doesn't matter, sir. My information is updated here.
Well-
So why is it that when
When did you register? So this is your correct address,
no,
correct?
I've already moved since then.
Well, when this was on the
That
February
was my
11th,
address, yes. I
that
did
was
not
your
live in the
address,
house.
So that was your correct
It
address.
shouldn't matter because you guys have my.
Well, no, this is how I process this, okay?
I'm just helping you out here, but it shouldn't matter because you guys can look at my registry and see that I have not been in custody of the halfway house since 2013. So why is it?
So I don't know what this is, let me read it.
That's the warrant for my arrest.
This is the report.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the
basically,
warrant.
Investigative report.
Yes. And this was from the county attorney to the judge.
So you missed your April 2020. How often are you supposed to
I'm here every 4 months.
verify?
Every three.
Every
Every
three.
3.
Okay.
I'm the worst of the worst for being gang raped as a child. I got the assistant chief's fucking phone call where he's trying to gaslight me when they failed to register me in October of 2021. No investigation happened out of that. It's just constant manipulation of evidence, and no one wants to investigate. And then when I ask to speak to somebody, I get told for a phone number.
Well, you're coming in. You're asking to talk to like our command staff.
A DCI agent about the misconduct that the sheriff's office and the jail are participating in.
Would you? So we aren't the DCI. The DCI is the Department of Criminal Investigation.
Sir,
and they are based out of Des Moines.
Every station has their own internal investigator. Marshalltown has one.
So then, if you're asking for to file a complaint, then you need to talk to our chief deputy.
Sir, I
or our
talked to
sheriff.
the assistant.
And that would be a phone number. That's what it was.
I talked to the assistant police chief about all of this in October of 2021. It's now 2022. You guys had 30 days to comply. That's the law.
Okay. So I don't know anything about this. As far as her, I can't.
Doesn't matter.
We can't internally
It
investigate.
doesn't matter. You are a sheriff. You
cannot
force federal law, do you not?
No.
No,
No.
you guys do not force federal law? Sheriff's office do not force federal law.
We enforce the state law just like Marshalltown Police does, just like
Yep.
So who enforces federal law since you guys don't want to follow the law?
FBI.
The FBI.
Contact the FBI.
FBI. Yep.
Second Amendment seems cheaper.
But
Doesn't it?
But as far as this goes, this isn't a complaint that we can investigate.
That
We
is
can't
like a fucking
internally-
complaint.
We can.
You guys are failing to update my information. I was charged $4,000 because some stupid
Is your address not correct right now?
I do not live at the fucking halfway house. It was charged for living at the fucking halfway house.
What I'm saying though is your current information not correct?
I don't know. Your stupid fucking staff never emailed me or sent me anything from when I
Would
last
you like me
registered.
to check that?
I would love that. That would be
Okay.
awesome.
We can do that. We'll do that.
Yeah, I need his name. They can't pay.
You just fucking ran me for warrants, you dumb motherfucker.
Ryan, calm down, please.
You got any information good?
You're gonna run me for warrants, but then ask for my name
6%
again.
guarded deal.
This motherfucker comes out telling me I can't use the first fucking amendment.
Last name Lavelle. Lincoln Ocean Vicar Edward Lincoln. First name Ryan. 1987-0130. I think you want to check with jail staff. They should have his information,
Yeah, I'm supposed to. I'm
In-house,
here to register.
and they register through him.
So
Sure. Do you got paper with his name on it?
Yep.
you're not gonna give him any paperwork. Do not give him my paperwork.
I won't. And then his date of birth is right there. So my understanding right now is that you are registered currently up at Liscum.
Yeah, that's where I live.
What's your address up there?
13.
No, 110 Jefferson Street, that is,
110 Jefferson.
I'll verify that.
So we'll verify that.
Well, it doesn't matter.
Go ahead. All right. So we'll confirm that you are currently registered.
Oh, I know I'm currently registered. I'm here to register again. This is my check update.
Yep.
This is why I'm here trying to file this complaint that was supposed to be filed back in November when I talked to the assistant chief of police, Ben. And he gaslighted me for an hour why he couldn't figure out why they didn't update my information in October. But then 10 hours before our conversation, you guys found my paperwork.
Was that the sheriff's office or was that?
That was here, the sheriff's office.
Okay.
Assistant Ben Barron. Got that whole conversation recorded too. Bullshit. Sheriff's office can't afford state and federal fucking laws. That's all I had too, was that fake ass address. They never contacted me by phone, nothing. And then I gave this paperwork to every lawyer. I had 10 lawyers, man. 10 lawyers.
And what have they said about it?
None of them fucking done anything. See, I did
Now-
this assessment. Because you have to realize, man, I was under the age of 14 when all this went down in a different state. I had no I was a child put in a position I wasn't supposed to be put in,
Yep.
and then for the last 20 years, you people have, not you personally, but you are
No, I
sheriffs,
understand you're talking about law enforcement. I get it.
have ridiculed me for the last 20 years, and this is just the tip of the iceberg.
Now, just hear this question out, okay?
That's not,
Have you talked to Chief Tupper of the, just hear me out, of the Marshalltown Police Department or anybody else about this report?
Several times, several people.
Okay, who have you talked to? Are you logging that information, by the way?
logging everything.
Okay.
man.
So, who have you talked to over there?
I've talked to Mike Tupper's come out to my house when I called the
The housing department about the landlords.
about the slumlord who refused to fix my window. Mike Tupper came out to my house and threatened me with arrest if I called the housing authority,
I'm just,
which is a public service.
I'll listen.
It had nothing to do with nothing.
Yeah, well.
His staff knows. I came in here on December 24th after my supposed threats and said some real fucking crazy shit about everybody here.
Alright, thanks. Alright, so you're registered currently, you got an appointment today from 10 to 10:30 to come in.
That's why we're here.
So, and we've.
But it doesn't matter. My complaint here is for this 2 years ago, and then I was failed again in October.
And what I'm getting into with that, have you talked to anybody about that? Not about any other issues other than this?
Sir, I've talked to everybody.
Okay.
It's
So,
getting, it's
what's
getting to
your-
the point where my reaction with this officer is the first thing I go to
Okay.
because of the corrupt.
You're frustrated again.
No, it's the oath breaking I don't get.
Okay.
This
But-
officer had no reason to tell me I can't swear. It's the practice under the First Amendment, guaranteed. Freedom of press. Yeah, you told me I couldn't swear.
I said I don't appreciate.
And I
how
don't
you're
appreciate
treating
you
staff.
telling me to get a fucking phone number when I came here in person either.
Well, if you're understand we're on the weekend. If you're trying to talk to certain people, then they're not available.
So when I call to making a schedule to register, I'm only supposed to be here on the weekend to register, which gives me no opportunity to talk to the
So come
supervisor.
down on a different day.
So you expect me to do more of my time, more of my effort to show you guys that you guys can't even fucking read?
Okay. Well,
That's what it is, honestly.
your issue lies with this agency, with this office.
This agency, Marshalltown Sheriff's Office, Marshalltown Jail, is the one that kidnapped me and held me hostage. Was I being held at Marshall County
I'm talking
Police
about
Station?
Marshalltown.
Was I held at Marshall County Police Station? Yes or no?
This is the sheriff's office. Are you saying the jail?
The jail or the sheriff's office. This is the same
So
building.
you were
sir.
held at the jail?
Yes.
Marshall County Jail.
Yeah. So was I held here or
But
at
it
the
was
police
off
station?
of a
Was I
complaint
held
filed
here
with the
or at the
judge.
police station?
Now, listen to me, okay?
Was I held here or at the police station?
You're held here.
Okay, so do I sue the Marshall County Police Department for
Yeah.
holding me hostage, or do I sue the jail for holding me hostage?
We were holding you based off of a complaint that was seen by a judge. So
A corrupt judge who can't even read.
that's regardless.
Again, we're going through
We go
multiple.
through complaints.
We're going through multiple police agencies who can't fucking read.
Okay, well, we go off of complaints. We don't know anything about the investigation.
Okay, your
when we get the
complaint
charge.
is fine. The complaint.
Which one's the complaint?
I don't know. This is the complaint.
So,
So when I failed to register, someone from the SOR.
do you have a copy of your charges?
Where are they? That would be awesome to have.
Okay, that would be something that.
That
you
would be
do in the
awesome to
course of
have.
Your
My course.
Your
You guys
case.
are supposed to have that information on
during your
hand.
criminal case, yes.
Yeah, that was 20 years ago. And
No,
you're
no, I'm
still,
talking about the latest one.
The
Whatever
latest
she
one.
filed the charge for.
Failure to appear.
Failure to appear, whatever.
Failure to
register.
register. But that's-
There should be a criminal complaint that goes with that. What happens with that is that goes before a judge, and a warrant is issued based on
the address
signature of
and
the
phone
judge.
number for Ryan Lovell
And
is
then the
listed
judge
as a
was-
halfway house, Marshalltown halfway house residential facility. Okay. Where's the registry? And this is dated when? 5/20. This is 2/11. Address is 1312 West Church. So in less than 3 months, I was sentenced to the halfway house with no criminal charges. And instead of actually, because I'm pretty sure Dawn called out there, right, to investigate or at least appeared, because she didn't just assume I wasn't there. I assumed she did some sort of investigation. So when she called out there and realized I haven't lived there since 2013,
Okay.
obviously she should probably do some more digging instead of filling out a false affidavit, which the sheriff's office and the jail has complied with. Her false affidavits. You've complied with kidnapping. You've complied with assaults.
We don't have a choice once the judge signs it. Once the judge.
Sir,
sees
officers
the
have
charge,
every discretion in the world to charge and what to not to charge
But
people.
we don't know your case.
It doesn't matter. You guys,
Even if we did,
Sir-
we wouldn't know your case.
right? Okay,
Except
so
for now.
this all happened On May 5th, right? So she got her warrant. So from May until the next time I was supposed to register, which is July, you guys sat on that warrant. Marshalltown Sheriff's Office sat on that warrant.
We had nothing to do with that warrant.
I'm out of town. I don't no longer fall in jurisdiction of Marshall Police Station.
That's fine. I don't know.
Well, that would be out of here then.
That's their charge, though. We
But
don't know anything about that charge.
The warrant came to here because I'm no longer in their jurisdiction.
So here's one very good option that I don't know if you perceive. Are you his spouse then, or?
She is the woman that keeps me in line.
Okay. So one option that you should do, go wherever you can to get out of the area. If you think attorneys here are corrupt, you need to find an attorney and you need to sue Marshalltown Police Department. If that is something, if they are lying, there are ways to keep them accountable.
What's your name?
Deputy Hunter,
Badge number?
6418.
I'm Deputy McMillan, 6417. But that's one very good option. And if they did wrong, that's how we keep them accountable.
Do you know how many complaints I file?
I
Do
understand.
you know how many people I've talked to?
I understand.
I am just a piece of shit fucking sex offender because cops like this motherfucker and that motherfucker can't do basic fucking jobs. Right? You can't fucking read. This motherfucker comes out here telling me I'm not allowed to swear. Well, maybe the bitch should have just got somebody like I asked instead of fucking being confrontational. I didn't ask for a phone number. I came in to speak to somebody.
Okay.
Okay.
They were under the impression you want to talk to the chief deputy or the
Yeah, I
sheriff.
wanted to talk to somebody higher up because I've
So,
already spoke to
talking-
Ben, so I was gonna give him some more information.
Well, I don't know what your conversation with Ben, what that entailed.
Well, you can look it up online.
Online, what do you mean?
Everything's going online, man.
Okay.
If I have to be,
You drop it.
I see that. If I have to be the piece of shit advocate for child molesters, this was the email that I was arrested on for threatening the district attorney. Apparently firing your public defender months before that even was sent out.
And again, I'll go back to, you need to get an attorney.
Get an
And
attorney,
you need to
get an attorney,
sue
get an attorney,
whoever
get an
you
attorney,
can.
get an attorney, get an attorney, get an attorney, file complaints, get an attorney. Sir, this has been 20 years in the process. At what point do you think I'm just gonna stop fucking playing the game?
As far as complaints here,
As
With
far as
Dawn
complaints
Bonnet-
here, the fucking staff is
Can I-
not registering me.
can I talk for just a minute? All right, and then I'll listen to you.
Again, more gaslighting, let's go.
I want to talk, and then I'll listen to you. As far as the complaint against Dawn, with that original charge and that original complaint.
Don was fired.
Can you, I'll listen to you in just a minute, okay? But I want to talk right now. As far as complaints go against Dawn, we have no jurisdiction over her employment,
Correct,
over any kind of discipline,
Correct.
or any kind of malfeasance that they would do.
correct,
That jurisdiction would fall under either the Marshalltown Police Department or the Marshall County Attorney's Office.
correct.
So, complaints with her in regards to anything she did has to go through them.
Correct.
If they aren't listening, then your next option is you find an attorney and you sue whoever and whatever agency that you can to get the answers that you need. Unfortunately, that's just the way that you have to go about it. And now I'll listen to you.
How am I supposed to fire a complainant officer who has already been released from duty from the... Because I can't file a complaint when she's not working there.
If there is illegal conduct, then that can be forwarded.
How the fuck is this not illegal conduct?
I understand that. But what I'm saying is the Marshalltown Police Department has jurisdiction over everything that she did. And if they don't give you the answer that you want, the county attorney can also review those charges.
Sir, the last time I messaged the county attorney, I was arrested for fucking threatening her for simply trying to get information.
Let me ask, and I don't know, I'm asking, was there an additional harassment charge?
No.
Was there?
No. I'm the lowest rating. So I was been in prison for failure to register. They sent me to Rockwell, where I was allowed to work the tree farm outside the fucking fence. I am not in any sort of way mean, angry, violent, anything. I am the lowest tier person in jail being, I'm not even sure how, a risk assessment if you want to call it that. Because I'm not violent. I've never been violent with you fucking people.
I understand that.
You understand that, but I'm supposed to keep jumping through fucking hoops because people can't read. Right?
Well, your frustration is from that charge. We updated your address, we checked you in this time. Is there any additional meeting that they need to do at the jail?
Yeah,
Yeah, they gotta
supposed
do
to
a
register.
Supposed to register today.
And I'm not going back there to register. They can come up here to register me like they're supposed to.
And who do you know who you're supposed to talk to?
Caitlin, I think.
Caitlin. I'll go talk to her.
Caitlin's not in. But,
Okay, so someone else. Is
Who
fine.
would
Josh was on.
Josh has failed to
I'll go
update
talk
my
to
register information anyway.
So he said to give him a call when everything's ready.
Yeah, the guy who failed to register my information 6 months ago, I gotta register with him again now.
Maybe you pay for that Dan now, though, at least.
Well, because I never got the one from last month. Maybe you guys should all just fucking go golfing. Fucking telling me I can't swear. Why is it so hard to understand that you can't falsify and commit perjury? Take that gun, that bandage off. You just a coward, bro.
Ryan, no. Stop.
But he is.
Stop.
Don't swear.
Stop.
Don't hurt his feelings. Cowards. All of them. You notice how they never brought a complaint form, never filled out any of the information I gave them. So all this is just going to the wind. They ain't gonna do shit. They never fucking do. Made the same complaint in October, 8 months later. Still making the same fucking complaint. You heard him. Sue him. If you don't like it, sue us. I'm gonna need a call number for this too.
Call for what?
Call for this?
You want the call for service number? Is that what you want?
No, I mean like a case. Paperwork.
There won't be a case number on
Yeah,
this.
there should be. I'm filing a complaint, a verbal complaint with 2 sheriffs.
So I can get you a call for service number.
So yeah, that's fine. I can take that call for service number too.
But we don't have a case. There won't be a case number.
Yeah, there will be, because you guys need to take the complaint whether you like it or not. So police officers can't break the law. Where's that case number? Waiting for.
When we conclude, I'll get you a call for service number. As I said before, there won't be a case number.
So he can get the case number right now. He's just choosing not to be confrontational rather than just do his fucking job. Stop what? This fucking punk motherfucker's gonna learn he's an oath breaker. Go get my call number now.
I told you.
Go get my call number now.
Do not shout.
Go get my call number, sir.
Don't shout at me.
You've
okay?
been asked multiple times for the fucking number for this fucking bullshit.
Stop.
This fucking punk ass motherfucker thinks that gun and that badge is gonna save him. You got my phone.